Hi, I am Kajer in quarantine, and today we will be reviewing the Spidi Four Seasons H2 Out pants. So, these pants are the matching set with this fantastic jacket. I've already reviewed the jacket, so you can go check that out. These are the pants which make this a suit. But we are only going to talk about the pants, so let's remove the suit very quickly so you can see the pants. Sorry about that, it's a microphone so you guys can hear me correctly. So these are the pants. Like all motorcycle pants, they are high-waisted to protect yourself. Now, about these pants, I have worn these for about a year. I've crashed in this twice. And on the first crash, I actually hurt my knee pretty bad. I needed surgery. I hit a van like this at a high speed, 50 kilometers per hour, 60 kph. And so I damaged my meniscus. Wasn't very serious, but required surgery, which was unfortunate. I don't know why all these flies are here, to be honest, but well, here they are. Shoe. I'm trying to film here. Okay, thank you. No, go away. Okay. So, and on the second crash, I ripped my ACL, my anterior cross ligament on this knee. But that's nothing the pants could do because it's a torsion issue and not a hit. However, on both accidents, in one I slid across the ground for quite a while on my butt, no damage. And on the second one, I fell hard on my left while the bike was still moving forward at say 50 kilometers per hour, no damage. So they are pretty good in protective measures. However, I did damage my knee on the first one, but it's not a fail-safe armor motorcycle gear. It reduces the amount of damage, and according to the nurse, which grabbed me off the side of the highway, in these kinds of accidents, you don't usually see bikers standing up and walking to this shoulder by themselves like I did. Usually he told me, we usually go grab them in pieces. So there's that. Pants, important, okay guys? So, what do these pants have? Well, they have this red line here, which looks kind of weird, but it is a cleverly disguised vent. You have this vent here. When you're riding along, and I could sit on here or I'll show you, like so, this faces up. So all the air that goes around the bike and starts hitting you has this tendency to hit this part and cool you down here, which is quite nice. There are no vents on the shin for protection, quite likely. I have other pants which have vents on the shin, which is also very, very effective. But these help reduce the temperature. Not by a lot, but it does help a bit. They also have hip protectors here, and they also have the usual knee protector, standard stuff. Level 1 protection, I would really like that these would come with level 2 protectors out of the box, but they don't. Don't know why. Manufacturers, deal with it, please. Price of these is an eye-watering $400 or 300 euros. Around that, you might get a better deal, but it's around that, okay? Now, on to the back. This is my butt. This is where I slid. As you can see, there was no damage. The pants look great. They look good as new, which is awesome for 1-year-old pants. They have reinforcements here, and what I wanted to show you here is where the zipper is to open the pants so you can put them on and off, which is on the back of the leg all the way up to near your knee. They also have a waterproof liner, which is this one here, which cannot be worn independently because, well, it would just look silly. It's not designed for that. It has your usual straps to grab it on. It has a very specific mechanism, which are all of these little buttons, which are a pain to set up. When they're all set up, it stays there. So it's a bit unwieldy to clip all of these, but once it's done, it's done. So that's actually not a bad mechanism. It's got loads of reinforcements everywhere. You can see on the stitching, you have the stitching here, and then you have a tape over it, and I think you have a tape under it, so that's nearly Gore-Tex levels of manufacturing. You also have this round sticker on top of the other stickers on this part, which is right here, which is usually when where exactly they start ripping and leaking water. In all waterproof pants I've had so far, they start leaking from exactly here because of your stretching your leg to go over the bike, and then when you're sitting on the bike, this is the exact part where your body weight is, then it keeps getting stretched here, here, and here as you move around. So this is a weak point, and they reinforced it 1-2 times, and I think from the inside too. I can't see it, but it is what it is. They also have the zippers on the rear, so you can zip it all the way down to keep it completely waterproof, like so. But as you can see, these are very, very reinforced to make sure that any water that comes out will leak out instead of onto your pants. Now, truth be told, I've been under some insanely heavy pouring rain, and it works fine because the pants themselves have some waterproofing. It's the usual waterproof layer that all manufacturers put in so it doesn't soak. And in this one, it actually works pretty well. These are like a second line of defense. It's not supposed to be waterproof, and like this, they are not waterproof, but they are just enough. This water repellent stuff they put on top is just enough to get you somewhere, park the bike, and get this in. And under heavy rain, I never had actually to zip this up. I just put these on, leave this open, and just go, because it's at the rear. It's a very well designed. I'm spending a lot of time on this because this is one of the important things of these pants. They have to work in the rain. And if you look at it from the front, which is where the water is coming in, even through this, there's nothing in the front. The zipper is in the rear where no water will reach, or will very rarely reach. So even though you have this zipper to make it easy to put on the pants and get them off, I've never actually needed to use this. So mega points. So far, best waterproof liner I have ever had. And it better be, for the price, it had better be mind-blowing. Now, you'll notice this is problem number one with these pants. It's only this liner. It does not have a thermal liner. And so when I rode in 3 degrees Celsius, which is near freezing temperatures, I was pretty cold on the legs. Because these pants are not meant to be used alone. They are meant to be used with the jackets. And the jacket has a very, very warm liner on the chest. So you're so hot on the chest that having the legs a bit cooler does not really make big of an issue. It works. You will feel cold on the legs, but then again you'll feel so hot on your chest that it'll be nice to have a cooler part of the body to cool you off. Okay, your blood works as a radiator, so it'll get the heat that you're overdoing on your chest and let it out through the legs. So they're a bit cold. They're also obviously designed for big bikes with a lot of wind protection on the legs, say a GS 1200 Adventure. Not for this skinny folk with no wind protection on the legs, and so for these they might be a bit too cold. However, these can be worn as overpants, which is how I wear them. In fact, I'm going to do a little strip. And as you can see, I'm wearing my jeans underneath with no issues. I've worn pants like this with the waterproof liner, and it's absolutely fine. Bet you didn't expect to see someone stripping on camera. And they're pretty practical for that. The zipper on the rear makes it pretty practical, get in and get out of them in the office. So these are good commuting pants. Expensive, but it's an investment because these will last for more than 1 year. I have them for 1 year, and I believe this liner will work for 3-4 years. Maybe more, I don't know. I'll have to test, but I'm not going to wait 4 years for the review, obviously. But I have the feeling this liner will last for ages. And when the liner is starting to leak, these are still good springtime and summertime pants. However, just like the jacket, when the temperature goes over 30 degrees, this vent is just not enough. And so the temperature range on this is from 30 to, say, by itself, 30 to some 10 degrees. Under 10, they begin to be too cold. The jacket can easily go to 0 degrees. So if you're wearing the jacket, you can push this to 0 degrees. Since they're kind of wide, and you should buy them slightly wide to wear as overpants, if you have the usual biker trick, which is to use man tights or whatever they're called, that's warm to keep yourself warm, or a pair of warm pants, say pajamas. You get out of you're in a big adventure, It's very cold, so you get out of the hotel with these pants on and your pajamas still underneath, so you're nice and cozy underneath. That's why these are wide. It's actually, you have to bring your own thermal liner. Let's put it at that. Of course, that makes it a bit awkward when the temperature rises from the negatives on to, say, 30 degrees Celsius and you're in the middle of the road, and so you have to take off your warm pants underneath. So, yeah. But these kind of work. I also like the design of this. It's a little Velcro, so you can open these up while riding. It works. I've done it. You're riding, you just grab it, you can push it back, okay? And it won't start flopping because it does have this Velcro, so you just open it like this. And eventually you can find the little clip. It's really easy to open this on the go. Easier even still to close it. You're on the go, it's getting cold, it's getting late in the afternoon, you're starting to get cold, the vent is open, you're very uncomfortable, so let's just close this while riding. You just go like this, you find the zipper, and that's it. It works very well. This is a very nice design. I like this. I like this quite a lot. The pants, the sizing of the pants, you have to size up generally. The waist is kind of tight. So if you take the sizing guide from Spidi, just one size up, trust me, or two, try them out. Don't buy them online. Go try them out, because the waist is a bit smaller than you expect, and you want them slightly wider so you can wear jeans. So go and try them on with jeans underneath so you can get a bit more flexibility instead of just some pure riding pants. They're also adjustable here on the sides with this. See? Very simple to use. I completely forgot because I set these up once and you never do it again. They also have a zipper on the back here to connect to pants, but to connect to a jacket, but for some reason the jacket that's supposed to connect to this one does not have this zipper, so this is for some other undisclosed pants, not sure what. Anyway, I've had pants with matching zippers and I don't really use them. Unless you're going to do a huge run and even so, you're going to zip these together and then you're going to stop at somewhere to drink something. You stop, you take the jacket off and you can't because it's connected. So okay, it's a nice touch, but it doesn't work with that, and I personally quite don't see the point of these. Okay, if the jacket's good, okay, yeah, it prevents the jacket from flying up, but overall, for the price, these are good pants. They're not excellent, and I can't help feeling that there are some pants out there for around the same price which also offer a thermal liner. However, I don't think I have found ever pants which are just so comfortable. I've rode these to Picos de Europa, which was the 1,300 kilometer ride in one day. I did like 1,000 kilometers in a day. No issues. You forget you wear them. They are just all the little nags on the usual biking pants where they bunch up, where they stretch, where you get up and it's kind of like heavy. No, these are just super comfortable. It's uncanny. And so on that note, you look at the features and you think other pants have better features for the same price, but these do have a special thing which makes them worth the price. And if you connect them to that jacket, then they are really worth the price, because not only do they match visually, aesthetically, they actually work quite well together. The jacket is very hot, the inner liner is very hot, the pants are a bit colder, so they match up pretty well. I quite like these. Even though there's no thermal liner, which is a pain in the colder months, it still works. It's still fine. They are still good pants to wear all day long, because they will work on hot temperatures, on cold temperatures, and in between. So if you can only buy one set of pants instead of one set of summer pants, which would be $100, and another set of winter pants, which would be $150, and you would spend $250 minimum, you spend $300 and you have one pant, and that does it all. So that's it. Cager out. Oh wait, no, I'm not out. I'm cager in the house.